Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Judy, Judy with a Y, with Hidden and Exposed. I'm your host. Thank you for stopping by. As part two, as promised, I wanted to share a bit more about myself, getting to know me. Part two, I was away for the weekend and came across and encountered some very, very beautiful women who I had an opportunity to chat with for a tidbit, and they inspired me to share a bit of my testimony. Actually, my testimony is rather brief. It is something that I've shared since the age of 16, and I have shared it almost every day I am out in public and just doing my daily. And so I just thought that maybe I would take this time to share it with you. It's really, really brief, so I would ask you to listen carefully. And if you missed it, just rewind and check it out, all right? So it all started when I was at the age of 16. I rededicated my life to the Lord. I experienced an overwhelming sense of God's power, as many people do. I stood up to testify. Actually, it was in the small church, my mom's small church at the time. And when I did, I opened my mouth and something totally different had come out. What am I saying? I'm saying that, no, I have not always sounded this way. I am saying that after having that experience, I received it as a gift. As I had given my life back to Christ, then he had given me something very special. So for all these years, he's entrusted me in carrying this gift for him. And so you may ask, so what did you sound like before? I would say I sounded pretty normal. But this testimony that I carry about with me, this gift that I carry around and with me and in me, has been a blessing. It has been something that I don't take advantage of. It has been something that I don't take for granted. I always share, and very seldom, should I say, do I ever receive a rebuttal after I have shared my testimony. And what I mean by that is, sometimes when you share things, that God has done for you, sometimes people are like, nah, I don't believe that. And that's pretty much what I got when I was younger. I was 16 and it was over the summertime. And, when I had gone back to school or right before school, a lot of my classmates and a lot of my friends, even neighborhood friends, were like, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe God can do something like that. You went somewhere and you learned how to talk like that. And I was like, but no, I didn't actually. And so one day I ran home, I ran in the house, and I said to my mom, I said, Mommy, they don't believe. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get a t-shirt and I'm going to put on the back of it, God did it. And she said to me, Judy, she said, no, God does not need any help. I was like, well, they don't believe. And it was a very difficult time, to be able to share something, especially with people that you thought would be excited for you or just, wanted to know more about what happened instead of, accusing you of pretending. So throughout my life, I've experienced that, even so, that sometimes it's more intense than other times, and sometimes I don't even hear it at all. But this is what I say to anyone who has a rebuttal. Listen, God entrusted this gift to me, and I carry it with grace. I carry it with excellence. And whenever I speak, I open my mouth, and whatever comes out, comes out. It is to glorify God. If you have a rebuttal, take it up with him. But I also have found it that it has allowed, a great segue for people to know and learn more about Christ. Miracles and signs and wonders are not for the believers, but they are for those who don't believe, for the unbeliever. So I want to share with you, for any time that you ever hear me, if it sounds like I'm from here or there, or, places that you've known before, that is possible. It is possible that you're hearing it. Oftentimes, whenever I am around people, sometimes I am rarely speaking. I can say one or two words and they detect that there's something different. But I am not standing around waiting for someone to bring attention, to me. It's more of, like I said, when I open my mouth to speak, whatever I speak, whatever comes out is what comes out. And I am careful to make sure that when it does, and when I do open my mouth, that I'm giving glory to God. So that's my testimony. So yeah, that's me. That's another part of me. I don't know. So if you have any questions for me, I'm sorry, that's a squeaky chair I'm sitting in. So if you have any questions for me, if you have any not concerns, but if you want to know more about Christ, if you want to know more, put it in the comments. I'll be glad to share with you anything. If I can help you in that area, absolutely, I will be glad to share it with you. Yes? Very well. So that is it, and that's my testimony for today. That is part 2. This is part 2 of getting to know me. Thank you for stopping by, guys, and I will be chatting with you again really soon. Take care, and remember, do what you do and do it well, and be kind to one another. All right? We'll chat soon.